Hi guys, as per users' demands, finally Tusta 3.0 is live for all of the users. You can simply use Tusta from the tusta.co. You can go to login or sign up, or you can just go to web.tusta.co. So once you go to web.tusta.co, you will get a login or register page. Simply add your mobile number and you will have to add your OTP. Once logged in, Tusta provides 3 days free trial to all the members. Just click on get 3 free days and just add simple basic information. Just add your email and click on finish. Once done, you will get the 3 days membership. You don't have to give out any payment details, anything of that sort at this point. You can simply use the entire platform, unlimited strategies, full access for 3 days directly with this. You can click on connect broker to connect your broker of your choice. Tusta supports multiple brokers. You can also automate multiple brokers and simultaneously use them with different strategies. There are different login instructions for each of them provided on our YouTube channel. Once logged in, you will see the connected status. You can go on building a new strategy. So let us now understand how you can create strategies in Tusta. You can click create new strategy section from here, or you can go to the side navigation bar and click on create new section. Once clicked, you will get multiple options. So Tusta allows you to create all kind of strategies, time based, price based, or indicator based strategies. We are soon coming out with indicator based strategy features for all our users. You can also automate TradingView strategies, indicators, and trend lines. First, let us understand how you can create a time based strategy directly on Tusta. So once I click here, I have to select the kind of strategy I want. So I'm creating an option strategy. I'll select the index which I want to trade with, and I can select what entry and exit time I want. So if I select here 10:15 and here maybe exit time 2:30. So the strategy would initiate after 10:15 and signals would be only taken after 10:15, and by exit time 2:30 no new signals would be executed after this time. So as per that, you can set up your entry and exit time. I can select the days which I want to trade. Here I have selected all the days, but if I don't want to trade on certain days, I can just unselect them directly from here and it won't take any positions on these days. Once I click on next, I can create multiple leg strategies here. It can also be hedging based strategies. So for this example, let us first understand what kind of features you can use. So first I can set this as buying or selling. I'll set as buy. Your call or put. You can add the number of lots which you want. You can select your expiry of your choice and the strike selection. So this is an automatic strike selection. Tusta will take care of the current strike selection as per the placement which you have set here. Now you can add features onto this leg. I can just click on add features and there are multiple features provided. Let us understand each one of them one by one. I'll just select target and stop loss. So these are TG points, which is target points, and this is SL points, which is stop loss points. So here I'll just add maybe 50 points as target and 10 points as stop loss. What does this mean? If your entry is taken on 100 rupees and the market has moved to 150, which is 50 extra points, in that case, it would exit your position there. Or in other case where a entry was taken on 100 and the market has moved to 90 where it has gone down by 10 points, which hits your stop loss points, it will exit there. So whatever the target and stop loss you want to set, you can set it as per this. What if you want to take a re-entry once any one of them is hit or either both of them are hit? So I can add a feature called re-entry. Once selected, I can select target here, where if I select 5, so this will take a re-entry every time this 50 points is hit. So it will exit one position, take a new entry. Again, it will go for next 50 points, take a new entry. In this way, it will keep working. I can even set this up for stop loss or both. If I select both, it will work for target or stop loss, where if stop loss is hit, even then it will take a re-entry. and if target is it, even then it will take a re-entry. Here, if I want multiple re-entries, I can even set this as 100, where multiple re-entries would be taken. Either of them is hit, it will take a new entry. Now let us understand a new concept called simple momentum and what kind of strategies we can build. So Hemang will help you out in understanding the concept behind momentum and what kind of strategies you can build using this.
Hi guys. So here in simple momentum, we can put in a new condition on the strategy, which is if the strategy after initializing after this time, let's say at 10:15, the price for this instrument is 100 rupees. And you say you want to take the position only if it moves down by 10%, 10 points, meaning if it reaches 90, only then it will take a entry, otherwise it won't take a entry. So for an example here, we can say simple momentum should go down by 30 points, and at 9:30 we will start. So let's say this candle is 9:30 candle, which opened at 176 points. So if we wait for 30 points below 176, it becomes 147. So first we will wait till it reaches 147. Once it crosses this 147, it will take a new entry and with the given stop loss and target. Now, since it has reached the target and we have re-entry points, it will again wait for another 30 points to go below this exit. Now, it crossed again 30 points below the target exit point. So here a new entry will be taken with the same stop loss and target. This is how you can work with simple momentum.
Got it. So in this way, you can use simple momentum to create strategies like this, where your target stop loss is fixed, and as per that, it will keep on taking re-entries. This gives us a lot of features to develop multiple strategies as per the movement of the market. Here, we can also set up trailing stop loss. So can you explain how trailing works and how our users can use trailing stop loss?
Yeah, sure. So basically there are three types of trailing: lock, lock trail, and lock in trail. So let's understand them one by one. Let's start with lock. So here basically you have two fields which you have to enter. One is lock after and this is lock profit. So let's go to this Excel sheet and see here. Basically you are saying you want to lock after 1,000 rupees profit and you want to at least lock profit of 500 rupees. Let's say you took 100 quantity at 100 rupees entry price. Your target was set as 130, which is 30 points from entry, and stop loss was set at 80, which is 20 points from entry. Now the LTP, which is the current price for that stock, is at 100. Your current PNL is 0. If it moves to 102, your PNL becomes 200, so and so till it reaches 110. At 110 LTP, your PNL is 1000 rupees, which was locked after 1000 rupees profit. So at this point of time, we convert your SL, which was earlier set to 80, to now 105, at which you will at least get 500 rupees profit when it exits. The next feature is trail here. So basically in trail, what happens is, let's say you say profit step is 100, which is basically quantity into current price minus entry price, and SL step is 1. So let's say again you got 100 quantities at 100 rupees entry price, target is 130, stop loss is 80. The current price is 100. If it moves to 101, your profit becomes 100 into current price minus the entry, which is 1 rupees into 100, which is 100 rupees profit. So after every 100 rupees profit, your SL should increase by 1. So here you got 100 rupees profit, SL got increased by 1. Again 100 rupees increase since the last profit, again the SL increased by 1 point. So here it moves like this. Now the next feature is lock and trail. Basically here what happens is it is a combination of both lock and trail, but the only thing which you need to keep in mind is first it should lock the profit, and only after locking the profit it will start trailing. So basically here you are saying you want to lock after 1,000 rupees profit, and lock profit is 500. So when it started, the SL was at 80, and when the LTP reached 1110, which is 1,000 rupees profit, the SL was updated to 105. Now after updating lock after profit, we will start trailing. So basically for every 100 you want to increase your SL by 1 point. So every time the profit is increased by 100 rupees, the SL keeps on increasing by 1.
So as per that, you can add up trailing stop loss in manner of lock, lock and trail, and trail alone. Once that is done, you can also add another leg to the same strategy. So I can simply duplicate this leg here itself, and here I can set it for put with a different strike, or else I can even click on add leg to create a fresh new leg. Best part about Tusta is it executes all these legs together in fractions of seconds. Once we have built a strategy, for suppose right now I just built a single leg strategy and click on next, I get risk management options. Here I can set the max profit target for the strategy. If I set it at 10,000, max profit once created, so realized PNL once achieved to 10,000 rupees, it will not take any new positions in this strategy. Any new entries wouldn't be taken. Similarly, realized PNL, when once it reaches 5,000, it won't take any new positions after that. So this helps in setting up the risk management one set for all, and you don't have to monitor it continuously. You are assured that by your max profit, max loss, which can happen in each strategy. Also, guys, this works on realized PNL. We are also adding a feature for unrealized PNL, where in real time you will be able to use max profit, max loss for entire strategy. Once click next, I can add the strategy name. For suppose I just add test for now, and which broker I want to use it with. So I'll just select Alice Blue here. You can use any of this broker as per your choice. Here in strategy status, you can set it for virtual, where these trade would be paper traded in real time, but your capital won't be used. Do mind you have to log in into broker and select the correct broker even for paper trade. Don't worry, none of your trades would be taken in the real broker. It would just be taken here on Tusta. You can also select active mode, where all your trades would be directly taken in the market and executed on your broker, or you can just pause the strategy and save it for drafts. So here I'll select virtual and click on create new strategy. As I can see, my strategy is created. You can simply go to my strategy section, and in the time based strategy, you can see the strategy which you have created right now. You can even see the status. If you want to change the status, you can directly do it from here itself, or else you can open the strategy. Once opened, you will see all the options for the strategy. If at all you want to quickly change something, so you can just use quick toggles, where you can change basic things like OTM or number of lots which you want directly from here itself. If you want to change something which is very integral of the strategy, you can go to modify section, click on edit strategy, and here you get all the options for the strategy as per your modifications. Once done, you can click on save changes, and your strategy would be modified as per your need. In the analysis section, once few trades are taken, you will be able to see all the trades which it has executed. All the open positions, order histories, and signals would be visible. If you want to download all the order history, you can do it from here itself. You'll also be able to see the forward tested results, what is the winning percentage, everything. This tool also helps in automating multiple strategies without risking any of your capital. So even for virtual trade, you get analysis, and also for live trades, you can also analyze it by the dates which you want. If you click on backtest, you will be able to backtest the entire strategy, and you can select the duration which you want, the start and end date. Tusta allows you to backtest for entire 6 years option chain data. So that is from 2019. Entire option chain data, as per that, you will be able to analyze. So you'll get the most accurate results. Here I can see the profit and loss it has created in this time duration. I can compare it with index. So these are Nifty returns, and these are the algorithmic returns of my algorithm. I can even go to day-to-day PNL, where it I can see each day how much it has made. If it has made losses, what number, what is the loss amount and the profit amount directly I can see. In the months, I can see which months it has given profit and which months it has not performed at all, where no trades are taken. Here I can also scroll down and see all the percentage. So the win rate is 84% of this strategy. What is the return? What is the losing percentage? I can see the risk performance ratios, the brokerage charges. If you do not understand these data points, we have also provided text based insights, key insights for each one of them. So you can just read it and understand in a easier manner. You can also see entire order history of all the trades which it has taken in this duration, and can download the entire CSV. So on Excel, you will be able to further analyze each trade and get better insights on them. On daily trading insights, I can see which days it has created more loss, more profit. So day wise segregation is also there. So here, if you feel on expiry days your strategy is not performing, you can stop using the strategy for that expiry days. So once you see this, you can even add the brokerage. So if I edit this, I can add the number of the amount of brokerage. So which is 20 rupees per order as per my broker. And once set, the entire backtest results would give me as per the brokerage. So here I can see the ROI has reduced since I have added the brokerage amount here. I can also add a slippage percentage. So in worst case condition, 2% is the slippage percentage, and I can add an entire slippage percentage to get better idea over my strategy. So here you can see the win rate has reduced to 46% now. So even then the strategy is profitable. That itself proves that this strategy can be used in real markets. So this is just for an example, guys. You can build your own strategies and use as per your requirement. Once the strategy is built, you can download the entire PDF of this backtest result directly from here. You can also modify the strategy. So if you think on certain days it is giving you losses, you can just click on view modify strategy, click on edit strategy, and you can just remove the days which you don't want, save the changes, and the backtest will again run. As per that, you will be able to see. So if you just scroll down, the backtest is again run, and as per that, you will be able to see all the results. So here I had unselected Wednesday. As you can see, now Wednesday is not taken into consideration. As per that, the results are there. So you get multiple options to backtest, further analyze, take insights of the strategy, and post that you can set it on virtual, where it will paper trade this strategy. So let us now see how real-time execution works and how all the controls are. So let us just create a sample strategy, a time-based option strategy I'll create a strategy where target and stop loss, and there is re-entry, where I set up stop loss as 20 points, 40 points as target, and re-entry I want 10 times on both of them. And I can also add another leg. Here the strike selection I'll set as ITM2. I'll buy a put option. Here if I click on next step, I'll just give it a name and select my broker. Here the strategy status I'm setting as virtual, as I want to paper trade with this strategy. Here I have created the strategy called trading. I can see it in the my strategy section in time based strategies. Here if I open this strategy, my entry time which I have set is just at 9:15 by default. But right now, if I see some market movement happening and if I want to execute these trades and this entire strategy right away, what I can do is I can use an option called force start. There you can also get this option directly in my strategy section, or if you open the strategy, you will get it here, which is called force start. This basically converts your start time into, in next 10 seconds it will just start the strategy at the time which you are there. As per that, it will just initiate the strategy. So as I can see, around 1 second is remaining and it has created, and instantly you can see the trades have been started. Both of my legs trades have been started. I can see the open position, the order history directly here itself. I can see the PNL which is happening here. I can also go to trade section from the side navigation bar. I can go to the trade section and I can see the open positions which are there. This is my live PNL which is happening. I can see this anytime on any page. It is live PNL, which I can see. Here I can see in the virtual category, what is the PNL. If I take live trades right now, I can see in live trades what is the PNL and what is the total PNL if you add both of these. So as per that, you can see the view in trade section. I can see which strategy this is. So if I just hover over it, as per that, I'll get the strategy name and which leg this is. So this is leg 1 and this is leg 2 of my strategy name trading. I can even sort it as per the strategy name or the profit and loss. As per that, in the table view, I can sort them out. I can even sort them as per the type or the status of the strategy. I can even see it in a grid view. If I like this view, I can even see it in a grid view. I can even set target stop loss. So as your strategy you have already mentioned, but if you see a better target which you can set, what you can do is you can select here and select set target stop loss for this particular order, this particular open position. As per that, you can change this. So if I want, rather than 40, I want 50 target points, I can set it here itself and click on set target stop loss, and my target would be directly changed for this particular position. So in this manner, I can continuously monitor the trades. And if I want to exit a strategy, I can even exit it from here. I can exit all the orders directly from here or individual orders from here in trade section. Or else I can go to my strategies, open the strategy for which I want to stop trading. So here, if for this strategy, if I want to exit all trades, I can simply click on exit all, and I can set the status as stop strategy. So what this will do is it will set the status as pause. No new entries would be taken. This is like a kill switch. Once set, as per that, no new trades would be taken. In order history section, I can see what all orders this strategy has taken today. I can see there is two call and put orders. Here, if I want to see all the information, I can click on this eye icon and I can see whatever the entry and exit details, what was the exit method, and what was the order ID. All this information is directly here itself. I can see the PNL of the strategy which it has created. If I would like to share these trades to anyone, I can even share these trades directly. So you get a verified PNL trades where your all the meta information is there and you can directly share it from here itself. If I go to trade section, I can go to order history where all the strategy order history is provided to me. So these are like different strategies. So there is trade, trading, different strategy order histories I can see. In all signals, all the signals which all the strategies have generated would be shown. If at all there is a edge case where you do not have enough funds in your account, or if you have the broker is not logged in that case you would be able to see a status called missed here, and you will get basically the reasoning behind it. If you would like to filter it from days or as per a strategy, particular strategy, or the signal type or the status, as per that you can filter it out. So right now I don't have any missed signals, so it is not showing any missed signals. Similarly, on order history, you can filter it if you only want to see all the profitable trades or analyze only live trades or virtual trades. Everything can be done. If in your open position view, you only want to see the live trades and not the virtual trades, you can select live, virtual, or if you want to see both of them, you can select all. So as per that, your view can be changed directly on the trade section itself. So here I can see what is the realized PNL which it has generated in today's day. I can create other strategies simultaneously. I can even run TradingView strategies and see their PNL from the TradingView section. If at all you do not have any strategies in mind and you want something to just start off, you can also go to ready-made section where we have a lot of templates ready to use, and these are like open logic templates where you can see the entire logic of the strategy. Here we have provided TradingView signals for each one of them. These go through 20 different indicators, and as per that they tell you the market mood. This is just for observation, just for viewing. I wouldn't recommend to trade on them, but I can see the generic analysis of Nifty in 5 minutes is a strong sell. So as per that, I can simply select bearish and see the type of template which I get here. I can click on them. I can get all the information of this strategy. In backtest, I can directly backtest the entire strategy and see how it is working. In logic section, I can see entire logic of this strategy. And if I want to use this strategy, I can simply click on duplicate this template, give it a name, and set the status. If I want to create in paused or I want to set it on virtual, as per that, I can just click on duplicate and my strategy is directly created here. I can edit the broker as per my requirement. If I want to set this with Alice Blue, I'll just select Alice Blue. I can again backtest the strategy as per my requirement. I can modify the logic if required. Or else what I can do is I can just post start this strategy and run it directly. So this entire system makes it very easy. You don't even have to create a strategy. You can use ready-made strategies from ready-made section. As you can see, it has started taking trades. Here in home section, you will be able to see the open positions, the order history directly on home itself. If you want to exit all the strategies, all the trades, you can directly click on exit all. Here, if you would like to add multiple brokers, you can add more brokers, and as per that, these would be segregated. Different brokers, different strategies you can run. So, as per that, you can use the entire platform in different manners as per your requirement. Here, let us understand how you can create a trading view based strategy. Just click on create new, select strategy in TradingView, automate TradingView section, select options or any other kind of strategy which you want. You can also create cash future strategy. For this example, I'll go Nifty. If I want a positional strategy, I can click on overnight. Otherwise, I'll just select intraday. Here I'll select 10:15 or 11:15. So any signal which comes after 11:15 would be executed, and any signal before 2:30 would be executed. After this, no new signal, even if TradingView generates, it won't directly execute in market. Here I can select the type. So if the entry type is fixed, I can even add the strike price at which I want to trade. So for suppose, TradingView also allows you to directly trade on a strike chart. So as per that, you can just add the strike price, or if you want the automatic selection, set it on any automatic moneyness which you want. You can click on next. Here you can see the max profit target, max loss, target points, stop loss points. So these work on each position. So if at all each position you want to set 50 points as your target and 20 points as your stop loss for each position, you don't have to separately code this entire thing in TradingView. You can directly add it on Tusta and Tusta will take care of it, and it is much faster than TradingView. You can add your max profit for the day. If I set it as for suppose 5,000 and 2,000 as the max loss, I can set it up here. If I want trailing stop loss here, even the trailing stop loss logic I can add in TradingView. These features you do not get by default on TradingView, but Tusta allows you to create complex strategies and convert complex logics directly using Tusta platform. You don't require to code anything. You can click on next, give it a name. Again, you can forward test this strategy. So TradingView doesn't allow you to forward test any of strategy in real market condition, but on Tusta you can forward test all these strategies and see how is the performance. And only once you are satisfied with the performance, you can set it to go active with directly with your broker, where all the trades would be executed in your broker account. So here I can see the TradingView strategy is created. All I have to do is click on copy, go to TradingView. Here I will select the Nifty, and here I'll select a strategy of my choice. So you can go to technicals and strategy section. There are multiple strategies already provided, and if you have your own strategy, you will be able to see them in personal section. So I'll just select one of the strategy. Once clicked, I have set this to 5 minutes, which is the time frame in which I want to trade in. And here I'll just click on Bollinger Band strategy. I'll click on add indicate. हाँ
लिंक के बाजू में
अच्छा हेलो था.
अच्छा रिप्ले मोड हटा दे अब शायद वहीं आ जाएगा
I'll just I'll just select a strategy. For this example, let me select Bollinger Band strategy. So here I can see entry and exit signals are already there. I can simply hover over the strategy, click on add alert, which is the first option. Here in message section, I'll remove whatever is there by default and just paste what I had copied from Tusta, the first one, the alert message. Simply copy and you paste it here. You give it a custom name. This can be any name of your choice. In notification section, you have to turn on webhook URL. This is a paid feature which requires TradingView paid subscription. So make sure you have any of the paid subscription. Click on configure webhook URL, simply copy and paste it. This is a one-time process. Once you have pasted, TradingView will remember the webhook URL. You just have to paste the alert message. Once done, click on create. In alert section on right side, you will be able to see the strategy alert has been created and it is active. Once again, you can confirm the script and the time frame. Now, if you go back to Tusta, you can click on complete setup. And if you go to my strategies, trading view strategies, you can see your strategy here, the status which it is on, the current status. You'll be again able to see all the open position order history. If you want to change anything, you can use the quick toggles to change any of the configuration. So if you want 2 lots, 3 lots, you can directly change it from here itself. Again, you can see entire forward tested results, the analysis directly here. If you change the trading view account at any time or the strategy at any time, or the alert is deleted, you can again go back to connect to trading view section, copy these and paste it as it is in the new account. Here in modify section, you can edit the entire strategy as per your require. And if you want to trade it directly with your broker account, you can set this on go live. Once the status is on active, these strategies, I can see the status as live. These all trades would be taken directly on the broker account, which you have selected here and should be connected with Tusta. Similarly, you can create indicator based strategies and you can also automate trend lines.
To automate any trading view indicator, you need to open the side navbar, go to create new and click on automate trading view indicator. And you can select the required segment. You want to automate indicators on Nifty options. You can select the basic conditions. You always want to buy a call option when the alert is triggered, and it should be of the nearest expiry and moneyness ATM. So now if you can see, the strategy will be created and you can get entry alert message and exit alert message. Okay, you can copy the entry alert message. You can go here. Let's just create a basic EMA crossover using indicators and not strategies. So before that, let me just explain you how can you differentiate between indicators and strategies on TradingView. So basically, if you can see the symbol here, it is a strategy and not just an indicator. And if you're not seeing that, it is a simple indicator. So for now, let me just add a very simple EMA. Let me add two EMAs, one which will be 5 EMA and one which will be 20 EMA. Yeah, let me change the color to red. So basically, I want to always buy when the 5 EMA crosses above 20 EMA. But currently, these are indicators and these are not strategies. I can simply just click on any one of the indicators and add alert on EMA. Here I can set EMA 5 crossing. I can also say crossing up EMA 20. So every time EMA 5 crosses above EMA 20, it should enter call, and I will just paste the message which I copied from Tusta and I can set on create. Similarly, for every time EMF5 crosses below EMA 20. I want to exit. So here I can go and set EMA 5 crossing down EMA 20. Done. So this will, and I also need to copy the exit message from here and paste it here. Exit call. Done. So if I go here into my strategy and go here, you can already see a open position which is opened here at 258. And if you go to TradingView and see the logs, you can see it was triggered at 258.49, and as soon as the alert was triggered, a new position was opened in Tusta. Now it will wait for the exit alert. You can see the entry triggered here because the EMFI crossed above EMA 20. So here in indicators, you can also set multiple legs. Let's say you go to Nifty, you want to sell near ATM put option, and you want to buy a put option which is far out the money, basically for hedging. So you can go next. Similarly, you'll get entry alert message and exit alert message. You just need to follow the same steps. And when a new entry alert is triggered, it will execute both the legs. To automate TradingView trend lines on Tosta, you can just go to the sidebar and click on create new and click on automate TradingView trend line and select the necessary segment. Next amazing feature is trend line automation using Tosta. So let's say I want to do a trend line on options, Nifty options, intraday, anytime between the market valid hours and on all days. I want to buy one lot with of the current expiry at ATM. Next, next. Let me just give a name trend line and my selected broker, and let's say create. It will give you three alerts. One is for entry call, one is for entry put, and one is exit. Let me explain these three alerts. Let's say you have an open put position already and a new call alert comes. It will exit the previous put position and enter a new call position. Let's say you don't have any open positions. It will only create a new call position. Similarly for put, if you have any call position which is already open, it will exit that position and enter new put position. And if you don't have any old open positions, it will only open a new put position. Exit alert will exit any open positions. So what we need to do is we need to copy the entry call alert from here. In Nifty, we can create three lines and we can rename them. Let's say this is call entry. I'll just click on this, add alert. In the message section, I will only paste the alert which I copied from entry call alert, and I will say entry call. Similarly for put, I will just copy the alert message from here. I will paste it here and put entry. Similarly for exit. Now, if you can see, there's a clock symbol here, and it is colored. Colored meaning the alert is still active. If you if the trend line is hit, it will convert to gray color, which is inactive. So always you just need to make sure the color is the clock is colored and not gray. Okay. Now, if we go to strategies, trading view strategies, and if we see trend line, there is no open position here. And if we move the trend line to here, you can see a new alert was generated. You can see the time here. And you can also see a new open position which got created here, which is a call position. Now let's say I want to, and you can also see the color of the clock which turned gray. Now if I just move this to up somewhere, it will again get colored, which is again this alert got active. Now let's say it reached the stop loss and I want to exit and enter new put position. I can just move the trend line here, and this will give you a new put alert. You can see the time here, and you can see this call position which was there, it got exited and a new put position got opened. You can exit it from here also, or you can just move the exit line to the current price and you can exit using the alert trading view alerts. If you can see, the trade got exited. You can see all the open positions here, all the closed positions here. Yeah, now let's say you want to set a target and stop loss also. What you can do is you can just have a call entry line here. You can have a target here and just copy this trend line and say you want to move this as stop loss. So let's say somewhere here. So now I just need to copy the alert, exit alert, and paste it here. That's it. So now what happens is call entry trend line here, and as in when it enters, you already have target and stop loss set. Or let's say you want to buy a put position here instead of exit. So this is how you can use trend line in real market conditions.
Here, what kind of views you like? If you in the trade section, you like the grid view or the table view, these can be saved as per your preference. If you simply go to profile section, you scroll down, and in the view preferences you will be able to see what kind of views are there, and for each category, if in open positions you want a table view or a grid view, as per that you can select for each category and save it. If you go to trades again, it will be saved and shown as per your requirement. If at all any of the trades you want more information about them, you can go to order history section. You can see the entry exit, you can see the profit and loss, you can share it, you can view details directly from here itself. You can download this entire CSV of all the trades which it has taken. If you want to see historical trades, you can go to filter section, change the date, change the to and from date, and you can select the strategy, you can select which broker, and what is the PNL range, the signal type, buy, sell, profit or loss, account type. As per those, you can apply the filter and download the data which you want at any time possible. I hope you liked the entire tutorial on Tusta. If still there are any questions, you can comment down below. With the new Tusta 3.0, you can use any of the automation category directly from one platform itself. I hope you liked the entire tutorial. Thank you so much for your time, guys.